let me pull up the numbers right now. But here's another reason why I don't think I would want a Dog Soldiers sequel, and that is because The Descent 2 I did not enjoy. I did not like The Descent 2. Have you watched The Descent 2?
I didn't watch part 2 because I liked the first one so much. I was like, and I hadn't heard rave reviews about it. Like it wasn't like, oh, this is like I just recently watched Terminator and Terminator 2. And those are two movies that feel like one big movie.
Yeah.
And so that's the kind of sequel I like. I like Aliens. It feels like one big movie. That wasn't what the reviews for Descent 2 said. So I kind of avoided it.
It was really bad. I did not. Some people say they love it, but I'm not a fan. So the budget for Dog Soldiers, if who you believe, is $2 to $5.5 million.
Okay.
Which, I mean, that is a Sci-Fi Channel movie.
Yeah, you can see all $5 million.
And the box office for it was, well, I mean, it did worldwide 3.5.
Okay.
So let's say, you have 2 to 5, right? But then let's put it in the middle, 3.5. I doubt they marketed it much.
No.
So, let's just say it broke even.
It broke even.
I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, you can't complain for what they were given. It's kind of like El Mariachi. Here's what we're gonna do, and then it doesn't make a lot of money. It makes some, not a lot, but it spurns them on. Like Clerks didn't make Kevin Smith a lot of money, but it got him his next movie.
Yeah, Mallrats, which everyone hated.
Right.
I love Mallrats. Right. Do you like Mallrats?
So Mallrats was like the anthem of my teenage years, man. When that came out, I was like, that's the best movie in the world.
If you look at Brody now, he was what most people became.
The girl that I had the biggest crush on in high school came to my house one day and she goes, I'm gonna bring my favorite movie, Mallrats. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is it. This is the girl.
Nice.
She ended up not being the girl, but in that moment I was like, you like Mallrats? I like you.
You're cool with me? You're cool,
yeah.
You're cool.
Exactly.
All right, so anything else you want to talk about this movie, or do you want to get into our Werewolf Hunter?
Let's get into our Werewolf Hunter lists.
Okay.
But I want to say, if you haven't seen Dog Soldiers, watch it right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Do it. It's worth it. It's on Tubi for free. It's on Amazon Prime. There's no reason not to.
But even if you see it and you're like, should I buy that on a hard copy? Yeah, it's great. It's very rewatchable.
I might buy the new Blu-ray because it's only $14 on Amazon.
So I saw it today at Walmart in Canada for $5 on DVD.
Oh, buy it.
So,
wait, it was just sitting in a Walmart?
Yeah, in the bin. They got some in the bin.
Buy it.
Buy it.
Buy it now.
Buy it.
Right. So, Werewolf Hunters.
Werewolf Hunters.
Or are we doing what's? So we talked about this. Is it going to like our list? Yeah.
Let's say this. Here's the scenario.
Okay.
Cooper doesn't blow the house up. Those tanks don't blow up. But he finds himself in the basement. This is hypothetical. He finds himself in the basement, and he's safe down there, but he can't get out. But he's safe. But he finds a radio, and he radios for a rescue team. What 6-person rescue team do we send to him?
All right. Can I go first?
I'd love you to go first.
All right. Bennett from Commando.
Bennett from Commando. I love it. Tell me why.
I mean, okay. He's not much to look at.
Nope. He's a pudgy marshmallow.
Yeah. As the stunt coordinator called him, a sock stuffed with marshmallows. But he's strong.
Yeah.
I mean, you watch him in this movie, and he outstrengths Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like they had, when you're in a ring and you connect your hands together, and then you do the thing where you like twist the person's wrists up, and the guy's like walking on his tiptoes.
Yep. I think it's called an arm bar.
Yep. Bennett won that.
Yeah.
So I just would also like to see him back with this sleeveless shirt, rolling around with a knife, trying to fight werewolves.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. Who's your next one?
I would go Dutch from Predator.
Oh, Dutch.
Right? This is right up his alley.
I mean,
and it would be post Predator. So he's survived a jungle incursion one point in time before, so he kind of knows how to deal with the unthinkable.
And he's kind of on a special mission now because he's done it before.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So he's been there, done that, and so he'll bring some nice world wariness into that.
Right.
Oh, I like that a lot. Do you think he and Bennett could coexist?
Yeah, because he's not John Matrix. He's Dutch.
Got it. So Dutch wouldn't... Would Bennett be like, you got a twin?
Yeah, Bennett would be terrified the whole time, and that's why he wouldn't go crazy, because he's like, does that guy know that, like, I tried to kill him a couple? Like, he would be freaked out a little bit.
All right. My next one is Darcy Lewis.
Darcy Lewis.
Yep. Kat Dennings from Thor.
Just to have her in that universe, you gotta...
Mew Mew.
Right. She'd be saying, like, the whole time she'd be like, down boy, sit. Like, she'd be saying stuff like that.
So she's out there. She's doing great. She's the new Jane Foster, because Jane Foster is the new Thor. So she's on Earth crushing it. And they come across her, and they're like, you should come with us because of this. And she's like, well, I'm here because I've been studying this weird full moon that happens here that's different from anywhere else in the world.
Right.
And then she gets pulled in to be an expert.
I love it.
But it's still Darcy.
Yeah, but still the same character.
All right. Cool. Who you got next?
Caesar Milan.
Caesar Milan.
He's the dog whisperer.
Oh, brother.
From the TLC channel, the show The Dog Whisperer, where he has a unique ability to see the world through their eyes. Renowned dog behavior expert Caesar Milan rehabilitates the manner of all troubled canines. So he's the one who's going there. He's only there in case the PR gets out there where they can say we tried to rehabilitate the wolves, but Caesar couldn't do it.
Wow. So they're like, hey, go out there and talk to them.
Right. So he's gonna die pretty quickly, but he's a PR move.
Yeah. I mean, you need the PR move there.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go up to him. I got this, guys. Ruff, ruff. Heads off.
Heads off. Gone.
Done. And then Bennett just kicks it.
And then Bennett's like, Caesar's down. Go, go, go. And that's where they just open it up.
He wouldn't want everyone to go, go, go because he couldn't keep up with them.
Right.
All right. My next one is Jake Wilder.
Okay.
And it's Chuck Norris's character from Top Dog.
Yeah, that is good.
I mean, he knows how to work with dogs.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yep.
So why not, right?
Yeah, no, he also could, yeah, that's maybe the most perfect answer we've gotten so far.
So he's basically saying, listen, I love dogs. These are not dogs. I can separate myself from this.
Right.
Right? All right.
Yeah,
I like that one.
I can get that. I would go next, Van Helsing.
Van Helsing?
The Hugh Jackman version.
Whoa.
Yeah. Send him in there.
I like that.
He could use his crossbow with the holy water. Like, he would have some stuff.
He'd be loaded up.
Yeah.
Man. But would that make it too unfair?
No, because in Van Helsing, if you watch, he misses 98% of the time.
Yeah, he's always missing.
He misses so much. So, yes, he has the goods, but would he actually be effective? That's debatable.
Okay. I like that. I got another one random for you. Henry.
Talk to me.
Henry.
Henry. From Hardcore Henry?
Nope. From I Am Number 4, played by Timothy Oliphant.
Okay. Can we stop for a second?
What?
Scale of 1 to 10. I Am Number 4. What'd you give it?
4.
Yeah, it was not good.
But on a scale of 1 to 10, do I own it?
Yeah, you own it for sure. I own it for sure. So, as you know, I work with teenagers a lot. It's a great, safe teenager movie to watch, but they didn't even give it a chance for a sequel. It was so bad.
So bad.
Do you think it was confusing because the number 4 was in the title, but it was the first movie?
Probably. I mean, it was just loaded. It was probably swamped during that time. It didn't have any A-list stars.
No, it had the girl from Glee in it.
Yeah, I mean, it had names. Teresa Palmer's good in it. It had names, but it didn't have names.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I think, dude, like the idea of like my hands are glowing is a very non-specific superpower.
Yeah. And there's too many hoodies in it too. I didn't like that. Yeah,
a lot of hoodies.
So they went overboard. I think that's what cost them.
Yeah.
Who do you got?
Okay. So this may be out there. This may be a non-popular decision. But I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to say Billy Jack from the movie Billy Jack. Because he's like really in touch with nature, but has a roundhouse kick that could rival Chuck Norris's.
What is Billy Jack?
You don't know Billy Jack?
No.
Dude, you don't know Billy Jack and you teach a film class?
What's Billy Jack? Is that the Robert Redford movie?
No, his name is Tom Lawlin. Oh my goodness. Okay, you're gonna get a little.
I teach a film class and I haven't taught my kids Billy Jack.
You're going to tomorrow. So Billy Jack was the first independent film to make any money.
Yeah, you're right. Oh gosh, yep, you're right. He was kind of a hippie too, wasn't he?
He was a hippie, but here's the story was Tom Lawlin wrote the movie Billy Jack about a half native, half white war veteran who like protected the hippies at this school, and they tried to make it, and they said no one will ever watch this movie, and nobody would produce the movie. So then he wrote a movie called Born Losers with Billy Jack as a character in it. That was success, and he goes to Korea and make a sequel to that called Billy Jack, and that got him in the rights to be able to make the movie.
Oh wow! You know, there's so many articles now about this movie, and I read one from the AV Club, and I didn't even put the two together.
Okay. Can I tell you a Tom Lawlin story?
Yeah. So,
the movies that I like are endeared to me are the ones that my dad would wake me up when my mom was out of town or at like an event or her sister's house or something and say, come watch this with me. So like Planet of the Apes and The Beastmaster would be movies he'd wake me up to watch with him after I'd already gone to sleep. One such movie was Billy Jack. So, and it's like, he's a real hippie and I just loved everything about it. So it was always one of my favorite movies, but I saw it in a time like where the internet was just starting to be a thing, like 96. So, and again, there's no IMDb. It was just like you go to the video store and go on an archaeological hunt. So I didn't know about any of the other movies, but there was 3 other movies. There was Born Losers, Billy Jack Returns, and Billy Jack Goes to Washington. And so when I found this out like later in life, I was like, I want to be able to see those movies, but they were unavailable. And then in 2009 on BillyJack.com, you could buy a box set of these movies. You call in or you order online and we get a box set of the movies. And I was like, I finally get to watch these movies. I've been wanting to see them for like imagine wanting to see a movie for like 10 years and then finally being able to see it.
Ah, that's cool.
That's what's going on. So I call the number and I hear, hello, this is Tom.
Oh, wow.
And I said, excuse me? He goes, yeah, this is Tom Lawlin. How can I help you? And I said, Tom Lawlin? Like, are you Billy Jack? And he's like, yeah, this is Tom Lawlin. What can I do for you? I was like, I want to order DVDs. Okay, let me get down your name. And so he hand wrote down an order form, and I ordered my DVDs from him.
That's amazing.
It was incredible. Should
we talk about Billy Jack on the podcast sometime?
I can talk to you for days about Billy Jack.
What do you think? You want to do it?
It's what I was born to do.
All right. I love that. So that's a new pod topic. We got to do it.
Yeah.
All right. My next pick, I got Jerryline from Demon Knight because I think this could still exist in the same world.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
It changes everything, but I like her character a lot, and it'd be fun if another collector was involved, and then the werewolves.
Absolutely.
Like that could open up some weird doors.
100%.
All right, who you got next?
Constantine.
What?
John Constantine.
What? Oh man.
You're telling me John Constantine doesn't exist in this world with these werewolves?
Oh my gosh. Oh man. You just blew my mind. You should listen to our Constantine episode too.
Constantine.
Right. I feel like I've just said it so long, it's never gonna.
You can't make it right.
No.
But he walk in there with some screech beetles and just freak them all out.
The werewolves would hate that.
Right. They would hate it.
I'm going to be controversial here.
Oh, I like that.
Okay. I'm going to pick Maya from The Evil Dead, not Ash from The Evil Dead.
Get out of town.
What do you think?
Is that because she's going to die first and it's okay? You got to have some cannon fodder.
I just like that character. I like that actress. She's in Don't Breathe. She lives. She's a survivor in Evil Dead.
Would you? Yeah, okay. Would you like to see a movie where Ash and Maya are together teaming up?
I would love that. I think Jane Levy is a great actress. I really like her a lot. It's a purgatory. I don't feel home in this world anymore. I told you I was going crazy, man, so I did it. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, you want to go last?
I do want to go last, and it's going to be Rose McGowan's character from Planet Terror.
Oh, you just won that. Never mind.
with a machine gun on her leg.